Am I the astronaut for not gifting my wedding photography package? I female am a photographer who recently did an engagement photo shoot for my friend, let's call him Dude, and his fiance, let's call her Chick. Doesn't like me much. We've never really gotten along. We have nothing in common, and she isn't easy to hold a conversation with. I feel like it's talking to a statue. Context, I met Dude about a year before he met Chick. I made it clear nothing would ever happen between Dude and myself. He then met Chick, and a few months later, I met my now husband. We went on a double date and attended a few things as a group. My husband made it clear to me that Chick didn't like me because Dude is into me, and it's obvious. Well, that sucks. Here, we're going to red flag that. I was oblivious and thought there was no way he hadn't moved on, but respected my husband's gut feeling. We distanced ourselves from them, but kept in touch. My husband and I got engaged and married within 9 months of meeting and started our lives together. 2 to 3 years, it was mid-COVID, so time melted together, went by with almost no contact apart from seeing a few things on social media. My husband and I moved out of state as well. Dude messaged me asking to do some engagement photos for their 5 or 6 year anniversary. I spoke to my husband and I agreed to the photo shoot. I decided to gift it to them, so I didn't ask them for my usual fee of around 450 Australian dollars and spent about 7 hours perfecting the photos for them. The photo shoot started awkwardly. Chick didn't want to be there, and to add to the matter, Dude was more interested in helping me, wearing proper outdoor shoes, over the rough terrain than his soon-to-be fiance in high heels. Oh, Dude, what are you doing? Once he proposed, she was overjoyed and the photo shoot started being fun. Except I had to keep telling Dude to look at Chick, not me. At the time, I brushed it off and told myself he was looking at the camera. I told my husband and I said that I was not willing to do their wedding photos. She will be a bridezilla. I can't charge enough bridezilla tax to make it worth it. They set a date and started prepping. Dude told me to keep an eye out for our invitation. I felt relieved that I wasn't asked to be the photographer until she messaged me excited and honored to accept my offer to do their wedding photos. We mean the offer that never happened? Oh no. Her message assumed it'd be free and considered as a gift. Wedding photography is about 10 to 12 hour session with many more editing hours on top, plus 8 to 9 hours of travel each way and accommodation. I said no and recommended a fantastic photographer who is local to them and specializes in wedding photography. She hasn't spoken to me since and neither has Dude. So am I the a-hole? What? No. No, you're not the asshole at all for this. You never offered to do wedding photos for free. You did their engagement photo session for free, which is maybe where this assumption came from. But even that was, you were apprehensive about doing even that. Also, I think when you are a photographer and you do something for free to people, it's really easy for them to start taking advantage of you, right? Because it was $450 typical sitting fee and a whole bunch of time. So I hope you told them that it was $450 that you had just given them for free. And the engagement session should have been the wedding gift, right? It's like, this is what I'm doing as your guys' wedding gift. Don't expect anything else from me. Sure as hell not going to do wedding photos. Sure as hell not going to do them for free. Wedding photos are hardcore, intense. It's an extremely stressful day. You have no control over anything at all. Like it would have to be an asinine amount of money for me to ever do one again. And I've done like 1 or 2. Candy Thunder, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I don't feel like that she did anything wrong. I mean, she did everything right at every turn, and especially telling them to find another photographer, because this could have turned into my fiance likes you and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I'm kind of ignoring the added complication of Dude being into her, which makes it extremely awkward. Even if there wasn't an issue there at all, if somebody contacted you and was like, "Hey, would Dusty gift me wedding photos to do a wedding shoot and edit?" If you ever said yes, I'd be like, "What are you doing to me?
I mean,
why?"
I don't think anybody would ever gift anyone a full wedding session. Maybe if you were just starting out, because there's so much time and effort and energy that goes into not only being at that wedding all day, on your feet all day, but also all of the edit time that goes into it. And this is one of the biggest days of people's lives, so they expect. And I don't understand why she thought that she would just gift them that because they know her, because she's an acquaintance. They thought that they could.
Dude had to have said something to her.
This guy is creepy then. That's creepy to be kind of obsessed with the photographer and then say that the photographer offered free pictures.
I mean, there are plenty of
even more
people who will
creepy.
look at the camera when they shouldn't be looking at the camera, right? Like that's a common issue. So maybe he was just looking at the camera during the engagement shoot, but
it said that he helped her
yes, that's a problem.
walk rather than helping his fiance or soon to be fiance walk in heels.
That's a big problem. But the only way that his now fiance, soon to be wife, would have thought that OP here had offered to do the wedding photos is if dude had said something.
I don't know.
And
That's
why would
weird.
dude say something?
Very weird. But she's not the asshole. And this was a follower submission. So not the asshole. You did everything right. They are the asshole for assuming that you would just give free pictures.
You know what, though? OP. Props to you for instead of being like, yeah, I guess, being like, nope, sorry, not going to do that. Here's somebody in your market that specializes in weddings and would be a great person to go with. Instead of just letting them take advantage of you, you created a boundary there, which is great. Did she ever get the invite?
I bet
Probably not.
I bet she was only going to get an invite because they thought that she was giving them free pictures.
I think she's probably relieved to not get the invite, which, it would be an awkward conversation. So what if it's what she and her husband think it is? Then he's going to be up at the altar, like turning back around, looking at her.
It's
like,
going to be a.
Are you good? Did you need some water or something? Can I walk you down the aisle instead? Could maybe we do that?
So
it would be
he's
awkward.
the creep factor. You for the ick vibes.
Yep.